It's like Auto Trill, just from the road. That song is going to be stuck in your head for the rest of the day. You're welcome. So today's topic is going to be different. I'm not sure how many vloggers really ever talk about this. But today I'm going to talk about college. So yeah, get ready, because college is intense. Except for not really. Today I'm gonna vlog in my action voice. All day. I'm completely kidding because that would be intense. Root does not want to stay started today. Come on, baby. So yeah. College. That is a fire truck. Yeah, dumbass. Yeah, I fucking hate it when people do that shit. Like I said, today's topic is about it's about college. Biggest thing I kind of want to talk about or discuss is kind of pointed towards people who are thinking about going back or starting college. I strongly recommend it. I went straight into college from high school, given, kind of like an ultimatum from my parents, which is really cool, and I love them for it, and I hope that one day, when I've got kids, I'll be able to pass it on. But the deal with my family, and both me, my sister, and my stepbrother all got the same deal, is that if you go straight into college from high school and you don't wait or do anything stupid, you keep up your good grades and everything through high school, that you won't have to worry about necessarily paying for college if you continue on a normal path, I guess. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to fucking strap up. I'll do it at this light. But, I knew something was feeling different. I got to do my bottom strap. But, so that was kind of the deal. My sister decided that she wanted to move out and go on her own as soon as she turned 18 and graduated high school, so that's what she did. So she didn't get the deal, which kind of made it a little bit easier for me to kind of pick and choose where I wanted to go for college. And like most of you guys know, I live in Georgia. I was not originally from here. I'm originally from Arkansas. So in high school, I was in high school in Arkansas to begin with. And then I transferred here to Georgia in the middle of my 10th grade year, so in between, breaks. So we finished the first half of the semester, and then I finished the second half here in Georgia. So senior year rolled around, graduated, started looking at colleges and everything, and I ended up making probably one of the worst decisions I've ever made, and that was by trying to fucking put all my fucking marbles in one bag, or all my eggs in one basket, I guess. And I pretty much only applied to UGA because, that's where I wanted to go. That's what I wanted to do. They had the computer science major I was looking for, and this guy thinks he can take me. So I only applied for UGA and ended up being denied, which is really stupid. My grades matched, my GPA matched, We could afford it. We could pay for school and everything, but it ended up being a demographic issue. I am a Caucasian male, and UGA has way too many people who apply under Caucasian male, and they have to uphold, an excellency of, that they don't single out any one race and whole nonsense. So that was what I ended up boiling that down to. So I ended up applying to the closest school to where I lived, which was still nice. It was a satellite campus at Piedmont College, and I went to the Athens campus. I wasted 2 years of my life and $22,000 of my parents' money because I didn't really make the right call when I should have. And what I should have done, it was a private college, so it was $11,000 a year, and I should have looked at local places like where I'm at now, University of North Georgia. And what I realized what my mistake was that I was looking to transfer out of Piedmont because it didn't have what I wanted. I didn't enjoy it. The learning experience wasn't what I was used to. Now, I met a lot of really good, really awesome people. I ended up being under some really cool professors that I'll never forget. But the whole overall experience just wasn't worth it. It was just way too much money, and the end goal, wasn't guaranteed. So I transferred. I transferred to University of North Georgia, which at the time was called Gainesville State College. And I transferred out of business administration into computer science, which at the time I was like, well, that would work. Business kind of sucked. Computer science is kind of fun for me. It's easy. I mess with computers all the time. So I transferred in, and lo and fucking behold, I found what I had been looking for the last 2 years. It was still a commuter college, so there was no on-campus living or anything like that. But the campus was just small enough that I didn't feel like I was a fucking number in a crowd. But it was just large enough that the class sizes were always 30 plus, which was great. That's the kind of atmosphere I enjoy learning in. So, transferred in, and now I've since been there. If I were to have graduated this next upcoming spring, it would be 4 years. But because I'm taking this class during the summer, I'm actually going to be able to graduate in December, so it'll make it 3.5. So total career-wise, like college career, it's been 5.5 years, which is a long fucking time. Some people don't normally take this long, and then on top of that, other people take this long because they add in degrees, they add in associates, or they double major, or all that stuff. I'm just doing a plain old Bachelor of Science in Applied Environmental Spatial Analysis, which is just GIS work. So going through that whole process of graduating high school, getting into college, and then transferring colleges was pretty eye-opening, because in that whole process, like when you go to college, you figure out what you want to learn about, like what you want to do. And I mean, for people who are, my younger guys, I mean, that may be kind of a scary thing to think about, but if you guys are just getting ready to graduate high school, or your semester, you got a semester left, maybe you're senior, it's a pretty big deal. Don't brush it off. But for those of you who have either gone to college and took a hiatus for whatever reason, or you didn't go to college out of high school and you're looking at going back, do it. And I can say that from a standpoint of education-wise and learning. I can't say it from a financial standpoint because I upheld my side of the bargain with my parents, so they're taking care of that. But if you can afford it and you have the time, do it, because I guarantee when you find that right college for you, or that right degree, that right topic, that interest, it will drive you for the rest of your life. And one of the big things that I've noticed was that when I transferred from Piedmont into UNG, my attention to detail and to learning and topics in studies that I wasn't interested in before was more ingrained due to the fact that the whole environment was more interesting to me. So my actual learning experience changed because I wanted it to change due to finally finding what I wanted to do. So if you're in college and I'm hoping you guys, for the people who are in college, you guys know what I'm talking about. Some people go through college just trying to get a degree. Some of us go through and they find the degree they want to do for the rest of their life. And then others go through and just hammer out something to make a lot of money, and then they slave away just so that they'll be well off. Which, more power to you, but for those of you who are not in college, do it. I promise you that if you find that one thing, that one interest, that topic, even if you're going to college to be like a race tech or do MIT, or do, MIT is obviously a huge thing, but or if you just go in to do, something like be a marine tech or a motorcycle tech, any of those kind of institutes, anything that is after high school, I consider a college level education, because you're buying into something that will pay off. It's like when you renovate a house. Every dollar you spend, you're supposed to get about $2 out. So if you drop $1,000 on your kitchen, $2,000 on your kitchen, your home value is supposed to go up around $4. Supposed to. I don't know if it does anymore, but back in the day it did. So think of college or that high level experience as that same design. Yeah, it may cost you, a decent bit of money at first, for the first 10 or 12 years if you're having to pay off loans, if you have to do that, but it's going to be worth it, I promise you. I'm literally in my last, so I'm probably in my last 7 months of college, I think, or 8 months, and then I'm done. I can choose to go back and do graduate if I really wanted to, but I probably won't, just because the fact that the career field I'm going into is more or less on-job training than it is actual college training, which, I could go back and do degrees and all sorts of stuff, but that everybody else can do the same thing. But my overall point is, if you can do college, do it. Now, some people may not be into college. They may want to do a tech school, like I was talking about doing, like being Gwinnett Technical College here, just right next to UNG. They have or Lanier Tech, I'm sorry. It's a racing tech school. You learn about designing and maintaining or building motors. One of the cool things they've got parked out front of the actual building is a car that their program completely built from the ground up, which looks fucking awesome. But that's just one of the things that they do. And if something like that is interesting to you, fuck it. People still do gunsmithing, like full on, like artisan work. Find that one thing that you're interested in that much, and look for some sort of training or schooling or academy or something. Just do it, because it'll be worth it in the end, and I promise you that. In these last couple months, I'm going to be having to worry about trying to find a job and figuring out where I want to go with my degree, and that's actually more exciting than it is scary, I guess. The job market kind of sucks right now, and a lot of people are having issues, but if you're determined to do something, you're fucking determined to do it, and you'll do it. So for everybody who's looking at college, regardless of if you're in high school or not, definitely, I strongly suggest it. Or that academy or that training program that is some invest in your education for your future. That's the biggest thing I can say. Invest. Because this is something that I'm never going to be able to repay my parents for, other than being a successful person. So, Mom and Jim, if you guys ever see this, I love you guys. Thanks. You guys might not. You might. Who knows? Thank you. It literally means the world to me that you guys have given me this opportunity to succeed. You give me the chance to succeed. For everybody else, oh, that's fun. So yeah, go look at college. Go look at a tech school. Go look at some sort of training academy. You will not regret it. I promise you that. And for those of you who are in it, I'm sure you guys feel the same way I do. You're ready to get out and you're ready to start because you finally found that one thing that you really, really enjoy. So, I think that's going to be it for this one. This was kind of long. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. The clouds are kind of hanging overhead, but it still feels great. You guys take it easy. You guys be safe when you guys are out riding. And I'll see you guys on the next video, alright?